What is up, everybody? This is RadTechShoe, and I am bringing you part 4 of my Devil May Cry 2 LP. So we're going to go ahead and check out the power-up menu real quick. Just showing you that I don't have enough yet to power up any of my handguns or swords yet. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. Now, I encountered some problems when I was recording and editing this video. I noticed, for some reason, when my Elgato, when I was playing it, everything was fine, of course. But my Elgato game capture recorded it, and it recorded it with the sound and audio getting progressively further and further off as the mission progressed. Like early on, you'll notice I'll be like a fraction of a second behind. The sound will be slightly behind what you see. Like, you'll see Dante land on the ground and then you'll hear it immediately afterwards. But towards the end of the mission, like, it would be glaringly obvious. Like, you'd see Dante do a move, like you'd see him do a sword swipe, and you would not hear it for like 3 to 4 seconds afterwards. Like, it was just glaringly obvious of just how off the audio was from the video. So it took me a while to edit this, and it's not perfect, I'll admit. There will be some times where you'll notice that the audio is still a little bit off. But I did definitely work harder on this video than I have on any other video by far. This is definitely a lot of work for me to go ahead and edit this video when I could have just let it be and just let it record, and I could have just done commentary and just repeatedly apologized for how bad the audio was matching the video. But I decided to test out the capabilities of my PowerDirector 12. That's the editing software I use. And I already mentioned I use the Elgato game capture. So I decided to see just how well I could edit this for my first time of doing this much of an effort into editing the audio, which I had never done before. So this is really my first test run with something like this. And as you can tell, the sound is definitely off still, but during other parts of the video I do fix it. Now, one thing I will definitely comment on is, in this part right here, I am trying to get up to that top ledge because there's a secret red orb stash hidden up there, and it's really frustrating to try and get up to narrow ledges. When they're so high up, you can't use Dante's shadow as a guide to see where you're going to land. So eventually, I'll get frustrated with this and I'll just use double trigger, when I should have done it sooner. But for the most part, like right here, I'm just at my limit. I'm like, okay, that's enough. That's enough of that. So, right here we get all the orbs. And now we're moving on. Alright, so now that we're done over here on this side of the street, we're going to go down this hill. And up on towards the left, there's going to be a blue orb. We're going to jump up here, and it's a complete blue orb. Not a blue orb fragment, a complete blue orb, so definitely don't pass this up. Then there's a couple red orbs up here. And then down the hill, there's a bunch of N0 waiting for you, as well as many that just warp in. So definitely make an effort to wipe these guys out as soon as possible, because it's still annoying to get swarmed by them. Later on, we're going to be fighting variants of these guys that are much, much more irritating to fight. So these guys are definitely a pain in the neck to deal with, especially since they just keep coming for a good time. Like, they just don't stop, and the goal is to smash through that wall, but it takes so many hits to do that, and these things will just gang up on you while you're trying to do that. So I just deal with them first before I try anything else. You know, I'm starting to get the hang of rolling and evading. It's also pretty faster than, I believe it's faster than just running in general. So in the next video, you'll see me doing a lot of rolling just to travel from one area to another really fast. I won't be doing it for any evasion purposes or combat reasons. I'll just be doing it just to get from point A to point B a little bit quicker. Alright, so right here, we're going to jump up to the left. And we got a couple red orbs. Now, it might not look like much, but up here you can see there's a blue orb fragment. And now we have two directions to go. We can go left or we can go right. So we're going to go ahead and go right first. There's a little red orb stone over here that we can keep smacking to get red orbs. And once we are done with this, we're going to interact with the garage door on our side, and it will take us to another secret room. Alright, so these little things are called infestants. I don't know exactly what their deal is. You know, they haven't been given a formal introduction yet. This is the first time I've ever fought them. So pretty much, I'm just going to go ahead and just pound away at them with double trigger. And they don't appear to be really all that hard. They don't have a whole lot of health by the looks of it. It's just every now and then one of them will lunge at you. So it doesn't seem like they're too big of a danger. Yeah, but in our next video, holy crap, it is going to be a very long one. I already looked ahead and recorded it and checked it out. There doesn't seem to be any audio problems like there was in this mission, thank God. But there are going to be some really stupid boss battles going on. Boss battles, mini boss battles. I just really hate the next mission. The next mission is going to suck because as I was playing it, I was just constantly getting frustrated by all these stupid bosses that I was fighting in the middle of the level. And they just make no sense. And they were horribly designed, in my opinion, but we'll get to that when we get to it. So jump up here, grab these red orbs. Don't touch that stone right here on the left just yet. Instead, head inside. We're going to take out some Agana in order to unseal that door up top. In order to get to the next area and take down the boss of this mission, we're going to have to acquire a new type of devil heart. And we're going to do that upstairs once we are done with all these Agana. That stone outside, if we interact with it by attacking it, that's how you activate it, it will open a timed gate. And that gate will close, and it's too quick for Dante to run to in his current state. Even in Devil Trigger, he still can't move quick enough to do that. So we're going to get a new Devil Heart up in that room right there. And this Devil Heart will allow Dante to run extremely quickly while in his Devil Trigger form. But it will also be replacing the Aerial Heart he gets, so this will be an item you'll have to switch out. And now we have the Quick Heart. So jump up here. On top of the machine is red orb and then a gold orb up against the ceiling. Then we can go ahead and head to the God of Time statue. I'm going to power up my handguns. And after we defeat the boss, we're going to get a new gun. Dante will finally get his shotgun. So he'll finally have something other than his pistols to use. So go ahead, interact with this. And then activate Devil Trigger. And run as fast as you can down the path and get through the gate. And if you're at the gate but you can't seem to fit through, go ahead and roll in. And Dante should make it. But if you're quick enough, Dante will make it no problem without the need to roll. Grab the green orb over there to max out your health. Up top is a red orb. And then we're going to go ahead through the doors and initiate the boss battle. Alright, so this is Khat Glum. And she has her boss battle is kind of annoying. It's not as straightforward as the Arangorera from last mission, but pretty much you want to destroy the tentacles, and then once some tentacles are destroyed, you can jump up and deal damage to her body, or you can be like Dante and target the tentacles for no reason, because Dante will choose to target random stuff at times for no reason. When you're trying to attack one enemy, Dante will decide, no, I'm going to target this enemy. So, pretty much, this is pretty much destroy the tentacles, attack the head, then when the tentacles regenerate, go ahead and retreat. The gas she is breathing is poison. It will affect Dante, but it doesn't affect him permanently for the rest of the fight. It only will temporarily drain his health. She does have right there, the invulnerable shield, where regardless of what you're doing, it will knock you away. And there's nothing you can do to predict it, there's nothing you can do to stop it. If it happens, it happens. You're just gonna have to deal with it. But once she is dealt enough damage, she will die just like any other boss. And she will slink back into the water. And I will be good riddance to her. But I had a lot of problems recording the 4th mission. I initially was not able to record this gameplay right off the bat. This is my second LP, as a matter of fact. The first time I was playing through, mission 4 would not record, and I had already saved. And therefore, I had to start my LP all the way over from the start. So this is my second time recording this mission for my LP, and this is because it's my second LP. So the first time it didn't record, it just froze on me, and I had already saved, so I would have completely not been able to upload a mission 4 video for you guys. So I decided to go back and start the whole game over again. But anyway, now that we're done with her, we can go ahead, go to the motorcycle, we'll get a shotgun, and start a cutscene. So as you can see right there, the game froze, another glitch that happened during the recording process that I was not aware of. But Dante pretty much jumps the gap that we saw in Mission 3, where we got that blue orb fragment, that broken bridge. Dante jumped that gap with the motorcycle and landed, and he's now going to be in the city of Ouroboros. And that's where we'll start the next mission, Mission 5, which I hate with a passion. I am not looking forward to doing this mission one more time for commentary, but you will see why I hate next mission so much. Anyway, see you guys.